We're back. We're in Vegas and we're here for another 48 hours for my birthday, on my birthday. So we have so much planned. We have a jam-packed weekend. And I counted back over the past 2 years. This is going to be our 15th trip. And every single time we've done something completely different. We found ways to save money. And it just keeps going. We haven't even hit the end of the list of all the things that we want to do in Vegas this weekend. We have some great restaurants picked out. We're doing Atomic Saloon. We're going to check out the Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club. Make sure you watch. Stay till the end. I'll show you everywhere we went, give you my reviews, and I'll tell you everything we spent.
Valerie, Kyle Travel Channel.
For Vdara, for my birthday, we got an MGM offer, so we booked it. We had $50 resort credit, $60 free play. However, make sure you watch when you're booking your offers because apparently we booked this one at the same time as another one, and you only get the free play once if you book within the same month. So had we waited a month and booked, we would have had the $60 free play, so we lost out on that. But we at least know now. Don't front load bookings, kind of just wait. So the room would have been $700, a little over $700 for the time that we were there. We did get that comped. I really liked Vdara. And the reason was it felt more like a hotel because it is. It's all suites. There's no casino, which going to Vegas and staying in a hotel with no casino feels real weird. But I got used to it. It just was like, felt a little bit more like, oh, we're just on a vacation. We're not, gambling all day in a casino, staying in a casino. I really liked the look of it. All of the hotels over there, Cosmo, Vdara, they're so pretty. I love the decor. I love the way that they're set up. It was really, really nice. The one thing I did notice, so when we checked in, we were next to a couple and they were just having a horrible time. And they were telling the front desk about how they didn't have any hot water. The water pressure was bad. And they were like, we waited months to come here. Like, we've been planning this for months. This is going to ruin our trip. And so, I only heard that part of the conversation. And then when we got up to our room and I turned the sink on in the bathroom, I was like, oh, yeah, the water pressure is really bad. I didn't even try the hot water at that point because we were going to head out. We were just dropping our stuff. But in my head, I was like, oh, well, I guess we might have cold water for the trip if it's not working. But when we got back to the room later, pressure was fine. It worked totally fine. Hot water, totally fine. No issues. So thank goodness that couple came down and let them know because I think there really was an issue and they did have it fixed by the time we got there that evening. Thank goodness.
Second floor.
52nd floor. Ooh. What's our room number?
10.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
It says fountain blue or fountain view, not fountain blue.
It says fountain blue.
You think it's gonna face the fountain?
It was really nice to have like the refrigerator and the little suite area too, so we could put stuff in the fridge. We could heat stuff up. Really, really great. We don't usually get like additional things like that. Sometimes we don't even have a mini fridge. I think there were a couple rooms where we were like, oh, we don't even have a mini fridge, and you could call and request one, but it'd cost extra. So that's kind of the nicer thing about staying in the higher end ones is that you do get these additional things and you don't have to ask for them or pay extra.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow.
Oh, you got electronic?
Yeah. Oh, wow, we do have a really, really good fountain view. This is probably one of the nicest views that we've had. We had a really good sphere view once at Encore, but as far as a fountain view, a view of everything everywhere, this is so nice. It's so beautiful. The first thing we made sure to do was pop over to the LINQ And we did get some Guy Fieri. There was a throwback menu that looked really good. So we got a Baja Bowl. We got these Sidewinder buffalo fries. Normally I don't like those, but with the buffalo sauce, they were actually really, really good. And they were a bit crispier than they normally are. And then it included a dessert that was like half cookie, half brownie, which we didn't have room for. So we took with us. And by the time we got to a place where we were like, oh yeah, we could eat some of that now, it's like hard as a rock. So if you can't finish it there, it might not be good later. We ended up throwing it away. It was like $40 to split the three things. So that was actually pretty good. We used points for that in comps. We went to the LINQ because we had the LVA coupon book, and in the coupon book is Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club, and you get 2 comped tickets. So the book itself is like $50, and then the tickets, they'll give you a discount because typically they're not full, probably unless it's like a really, really big headliner. So you could probably get the tickets for like $40 or $50 a piece, but ours were comped, so we didn't even have to worry about that. And we went to the LINQ just to find out that the LINQ no longer partners with Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club, so we had to go directly to the comedy club, which is just down the way by In-N-Out. Not a big deal, but a little bit of a maze to get there. So there was someone, Jessie Mae Peluso was there, and we ended up getting tickets to go see the show later that evening. The club itself is actually pretty big when you get into the seating area. And they did have a curtain that they put across to make it a little bit smaller, a little bit more intimate. If you saw my Reno video where I talk about the expo hall that we went to go see Andrew Dice Clay in, that was massive. It was very, very bright and kind of just the setup was so weird. The setup here was really, really great. It was darker. They dimmed the lights. The focus was solely on the comedians. Everybody had a great time. We actually really loved the show. Her opener was fantastic. I loved going. And then with the LVA coupon, you do get 20% off your bar tab. So we ordered a couple drinks and we got a little discount there. If you get the LVA coupon book, don't miss out on this one. Even if you go on kind of a random day, they'll probably have seats and you can just go see a comedy show that you already paid for by buying the coupon book. Can you believe I got a little happy birthday card?
What was in there?
I don't know yet.
Happy birthday, baby.
It's sealed and everything.
Oh, she got a crane.
This is so cute. I'm gonna hang this up at home. And I got a cute little card from all my friends.
Oh. Her friends at the sushi bar.
We went to Kusa Nori, which is in Resorts World, because we had a credit that did not end up applying correctly. So instead of getting my meal comped, we ended up paying for it. It was a little over $100 with the tip and everything. The food there was absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. I'm obsessed with sushi. I'm obsessed with finding sushi as good as what I had in Antigua at Hermitage Bay. I've talked about that so many times at this point, but I still can't get it out of my mind. And it's been quite a while now. And I probably talk about that property once a week to Kyle about how much I want to go back. So I'm forever on the hunt to find sushi as good as what I had there. And the sushi rolls here were delicious. There was one that had little Rice Krispie balls, not Rice Krispies, but little rice balls on them that were like a little bit crunchy. So good. And not only that, I told them it was my birthday, so they did have a little surprise waiting for me. We also got chicken that it was like chicken karachi, I believe. That was okay. I don't think we needed it. We could have just done another sushi roll and probably been really happy. If you can get to Resorts World and you have credits or no credits, Kusa Nori was delicious. I'm already dying to go back because I want to keep trying the fresh fish and sushi they have on the menu. Oh my God. if this isn't the cutest.
Yeah, it.
I do. Oh my god.
There you go. There's Valerie eating her cake.
It's so perfect.
It says happy birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Take your protein pill.
The show that I have been dying to see is Atomic Saloon because Absinthe is hands down one of our favorites. And this is also a Spiegel World show. And I got to go for my birthday. It was a little bit of a roller coaster with our seats. So Kyle got the tickets on Viator when they had a 50% rebate day. So we paid $131, normally would have been $260. And we get there and we don't have assigned seats, right? Because we just paid on Viator, so we get whatever seats they assign to us. And we check in and they're like, "Oh, hey, you guys are on the stage." Excuse me, where are we seated? I guess we're seated on the stage. What? What? Oh.
All right.
Sorry.
We are
about that.
backstage.
Okay.
This way. Up these stairs.
Did you pick these tickets, dear?
No, they're Viator. They just gave us what they gave us. Is that right here?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Well, I do like front row seats. And, well, we're on the stage. So, here we are. We're sitting on the stage. And initially, it was like, oh, okay, this is going to be like kind of a cool experience. But then this is where the roller coaster dips down a little bit. A couple comes and they are seated directly in front of us, which normally wouldn't be a problem, but it's Atomic Saloon. It's like, Wild West themed. He has a cowboy hat on. So now the cowboy hat is directly in front of me, and in front of that is the stage. So it covers the entire stage, the entire thing. And the minute he got there, I was like, oh no, because I don't want to say anything. He obviously wore it because it's like Wild West themed. So Kyle jokingly said to the server that came back over, he said, "Oh, if those seats like aren't taken in the front, like can we move up there before the show?" Because there's only 10 minutes until the show. And he was talking about the seats, like 2 pews in front, still on stage, but like the front row. And she was like, "Oh yeah, people do show up late, but yeah, we'll see what we can do." And then 5 minutes before the show, she comes back and she says, "Oh, hey, like I can move you up." And so we thought we were going to move up to those two because we didn't mind being on the stage. And instead, she moved us all the way up to, like, there's the stage and then there's like a row of seats and then there's these 2 seats that are kind of on the edge, but still like directly in front of the stage. So there are 2 seats open. So we got to go from behind a cowboy hat where I couldn't see the stage at all and would have missed a lot of the show, to being like directly in front of all the performers. And it ended up, I was so happy. I went from like being like happy that we were there to like, oh no, the cowboy hat, to happy again. And I loved this show. Everyone was laughing. It was so much fun. And it was just as good, if not for me, if not maybe a little bit better than Absinthe, or right there. Kyle still likes Absinthe a little bit better. I'm torn. I loved both of them, and I am so happy we got to go. So the stage seats, they're not bad. And if you look online, people will say, "Oh, are the stage seats bad? Are they okay?" And there's a lot of questions about them. They're not bad if you have the right people sitting in front of you, but had they said no, you have to stay there, and also the guy, had he like said he wouldn't take off his hat or something if we asked him, that would have been terrible seats. So it could be hit or miss, but if you get the front row, I think it's a fantastic, fantastic seat because you're on the stage, you're pretty close to the performers, and then people are performing in the circle, so they are spinning and things like that. So you're not going to miss any of that show as long as you have a decent view of the stage. Next, I'm going to show you how much we spent in 48 hours in Vegas, and then check out last week's video where I show you the Lion Habitat Ranch just outside of Vegas. Fantastic. Like, what a wonderful, different experience to have. Next week, we're going to be swimming with pigs in Nassau. You definitely want to see that one. Stay tuned. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next trip.
On my now, back to home. Goodbye, 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 everybody, goodbye.